Hey, Crafted Shutter watchers, welcome back to another fantastic, extraordinary video today. And no, I'm not just blowing my own horn. I am extremely excited about this video because of what I have discovered in DaVinci Resolve. Some of you may have discovered this. A lot of you have not discovered this. So this little trick today is going to save you a lot of time and really just expand your mind and speed up your editing workflow, whether it be in stock or corporate video or weddings or whatever it may be. And the reason I'm also coming on camera today is because, first off, this tutorial is that important for your workflow. Second is that I'm wanting to get your feedback on how you're liking the tutorials for DaVinci Resolve. So just give me some comments below of how you feel that's going, if it's helpful for you, if you're enjoying the format and things like that, so I can serve you better as we move forward. Now, jumping back to this tutorial, what I'm going to be walking you through is everybody knows, or a lot of people know, people that are just jumping into Resolve don't know all the ins and outs. So I'm going to show you from A to Z how to do this. But there's a tool called an adjustment clip, and what an adjustment clip is just you have your main video clip and it's a blank video file basically that sits on top of your clip. And so whatever you do to adjustments to the clip above will affect the clip below, and it's a non-destructive way to edit. So you can use adjustment clips to build out different color sequences, different transitions, different effects. You can use adjustment clips without having to mess with the original clip on the bottom track. It's just a fantastic way to work, but there's another step here, and this is what I'm going to show you in Resolve. And that is being able to save the adjustments that you make on your adjustment clip and be able to use that across all your projects. So if you take time to color grade a certain way, let's just say you're shooting with several different cameras, and you would like to have a certain color grade or a base color grade for a certain camera, and when you drop your clips into the timeline, you can grab that adjustment clip, throw it on top of that, and it goes to the grade that you want for that specific camera. Or you have a specific transition and you want to be able to use these across all of your projects in an easy and simple way. This is extremely powerful because what it does is cut down on you having to repeat processes of stuff that you do, especially in coloring, or if you come up with great transitions or certain effects that you use all the time and you just want a place to go ahead and grab them and use them in other projects. It's a huge time saver, and for stock video it can be a way to, as you're shooting with different cameras and doing different things, to quickly add a color grade onto your clips across a whole project so you can move faster and get those clips out, edited and out, loaded up to the stock sites. So that's what I'm going to be walking you through today, and it's like I said, I'm really excited about it because I think it's going to save you a lot of time and also increase your creativity in your editing and give you some amazing ideas. So without saying anything more, let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial and see what we can do with adjustment clips in DaVinci Resolve 16. Here we go. Okay, Crafted Shutter watchers, here we are on the Media tab down here at the bottom. It's the first tab in DaVinci Resolve. And I'm going to walk you through this process, and hopefully you are going to do a happy dance around the house and go out and celebrate and have one on me. Well, in thought anyway. Sorry, I'm not going to pay for it. So I'm going to come up here. The first thing I want you to do is go up to View. And I want you to scroll all the way down here to the bottom. And I want you to hit Show Power Bends. Let's check that. And you're going to see that pop up right there. I have Show Power Bends Master right there. All right, now I have a project open. It's 1080-2997. And I'm just going to drag a clip and drop it in here. And let's go over to our edit tab. Now this is the cut page. We're going to come over here to the main edit tab. Alright, I've got this nice little stock clip I did of a mother and a baby in a hospital a few years ago. And for your information, this is one of my top selling stock clips of all time. So I figured I would play with that for fun. So I'm going to drag this clip down here on the timeline. And we can watch it right there. Okay. Now we're going to need to find the adjustment clip. So we go up here to Effects Library. And oops, let me take this off so you know where to find it. Okay? It's in Effects. And there's Adjustment Clip right there. It's under your Effects. Okay? So if you go into Effects Library, you'll see your toolbox, everything there. You just open that up. And you come down to Effects, and there's your adjustment clip. You're going to drag your adjustment clip down here on the top, and we want the adjustment clip to be part of this whole clip. Alright, now for this one I'm going to show you how to do something in the color tab on the adjustment clip. So basically we're working with this one, and this one is being untouched. Okay, so let's jump over here. Down here you'll see in the bottom here, the little color tab. Let's click on that. And I want to make a film noir kind of look, okay? And so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to number 1. You can watch these steps, but you know, this in itself may not be that important to you, but this process is important. So I'm going to first just take the saturation, and I'm just going to bop that down to nothing, so we have a nice black and white. And another thing, you can, mess with the contrast, because on noir you have a little bit darker. Okay, and saturation, that won't matter. I'm going to go to number 2 over here. And mid-tone detail will soften the clip. So let's just say I want to sharpen or soften the clip. Oops, I'm so sorry. Let's jump back over here. Say I want to soften the clip, and so I can take this down. And you can see that clip getting softer, alright? And then you can see it getting extremely sharp. So let's just say we want to reduce it, about right there. Make it nice and soft. And then you can play here with your, shadows and highlights of, how dramatic you want it to look. And that is a nice way through here of how to work with a nice film noir look. That's the process you would go through that. Okay, let's just say I'm happy with this look, and I would like to be able to use it again on other clips and whenever I need it. So I'm going to jump back over here to my edit page. I'm going to click on my media pool tab right up here, and where we put the power bins is right here. I'm just going to click on that, and I have master. Now you can right click on here and make a new bin and put, my bad, I deleted too much off. Bin 2, let's adjustments. Alright. We got some adjustments here. So all I'm going to do, since I have this black and white here, I'm going to grab this clip and I'm going to drop it right up there under adjustments. Okay, master adjustments. And what I'm going to do here is type what this is. So you want to rename this film noir. I don't even know if I spelled that right. Anyway, here we go. Now you'll see that there, and you'll see what we did here. So I'm going to jump back over to my media tab here, and let's just say that I really want to change out projects, and I'm going to go to 1080 number 2, and I'm going to delete everything out of here, remove, and let's say I want to use this couple again. I'm going to drop that in here, and I come back over to my edit tab. And that's going to drag this down into the timeline right there. And we're going to come over here to my adjustments, and look at that. Film noir. Let's drop this down here on the timeline, and there we have it. So that is it, friends. Anything that you do to an adjustment clip can be transferred between all of your projects using a power bin. Just make sure that you name what you do on your adjustments, that you name them really well so you don't have trouble finding them. Don't just leave it as the simple, because all you have to do is click on here and start typing and changing the name. And anything that you do, let's just say the inspector over here, let's just say, I mean, you could create one for, you know, dynamic zoom. You could even create something for stabilization. You could do something for lens correction. And then the color tab, I mean, you could throw a LUT on here and, you know, completely change everything and tweak the colors, come back in here and save that over here as an adjustment clip. And there's the master settings right here where our bin is, and then the power bins. Okay, and adjustments, there we are. Okay, I made a folder for it in there. So you can make as many folders as you want, and you know, design everything you want to in any specific way. But if you get into the habit of using adjustment clips on top of your footage and you spend a lot of time doing something and you'd like to repeat it across projects and use it later, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Get involved in the community. I thank you for your support. And hey, yippee yee-haw, we will see you in the next video.